Okay, do you know 9? So we need to partial fractions for this now, and you've noticed there the repeated factor squared. So I write it as a single power, then as a over 1 plus x, and then b over 1 plus x squared, and then you plus c then over this last bracket. So what I'm going to do is times through by all that on the bottom here. So I times through everything by what's on the bottom here. We just get 3x on the left-hand side, and I'll have a over 1 plus x times 1 plus x all squared to 2 plus x, plus then b over 1 plus x all squared times 1 plus x all squared 2 plus x, and then I'll have plus c then over 2 plus x times 1 plus x all squared 2 plus x. Okay, so that means then we've got the 1 plus x's will cancel with that square there. The 1 plus x squared there will cancel with that 1 plus x squared there, and the 2 plus x will cancel with that there. So I'm left then with 3x equals to a bracket 1 plus x 2 plus x, plus then b 2 plus x, plus then c 1 plus x all squared. So we need to set values now for x to eliminate some of this here. Now in this case, if I go 1 plus x, well, if I set x to equal minus 1, 1 and then that's minus 1, that will become 0, won't it? 1 take away 1 is 0. So that's what I'm going to have to do here. So put minus 1 in there, so get minus 3. It goes there, put minus 1 in there, so 2 minus 1 is 1, so that'll be b. And then minus 1 in there, that will go. So I'm sorted straight away. Set then x to equal, in the other case then, is minus 2, yeah? So if I put minus 2 in there, that will go, won't it? That will go as well. Put minus 2 in there, 3 times minus 2 is minus 6. Put minus 2 in there. 1 take away 2 is minus 1, and minus 1 when you square it is just 1. So that'll be c straight away. And then, of course, there's no other value you can set to get rid of it, but if we set x to equal 0, 3 times 0 is 0. 0 there and 0 there, so that'll be 1 times 2, so it'll be 2a. 0 there, so it'll be 2b. 0 there, that'll be just c. Okay, so then you're putting in what we know already then, so 0 equals 2a plus 2b, which is minus 3, of course, that's what b is, and c was minus 6. Okay, so then we've got 0 equals 2a, that's minus 6 minus 6, so 12 will equal 2a, which implies then that a will be 12 divided by 2, which is equal to 6. Okay, so now we can rewrite what we've got here as 3x over 1 plus x all squared, 2 plus x. Rewrite it as 6 over 1 plus x minus b minus 3 over 1 plus x all squared, and then c then is minus 6 over 2 plus x. So I got that written there, right? So you can see my final answer there. Okay, so then it asks us to integrate this, okay, but it asks us to put limits in this time between 0 and 1 dx. And remember, when we integrate this, okay, when we integrate it, if it's linear on the bottom, we keep them down there, but when it's a square on the bottom, we take it up. So I'm going to rewrite this as, take that one up, so when I integrate it down, linear on the bottom, so that becomes ln, isn't it? So 6 ln 1 plus x, and then integrate this, minus 3, 1 plus x, increase that power by 1, so it'll be minus 1, divide by the new power, minus 1, times by the derivative in there, which is just 1, and then minus 6 then ln, of course, here, 2 plus x. Okay, now we don't need to put limits, sorry, I don't need to add a c, don't need to add a constant because there are limits. So put a box around them and put the limits there. So then this simplifies then to be 6 ln 1 plus x. Now in this case here, minus and the minus make a plus. So that'll be 3. Minus 3 divided by minus 1, which is plus 3. And that, because it's power minus 1, we can take it down. It'll be plus 3 over 1 plus x. And then that's minus 6 ln 2 plus x. Between 1 and 0. Okay, so we put then in 1, so we put the limits in. So put the upper limit in first, 1. So that'll be 6 ln 1 plus 1, which is 2. Put 1 in there. 3 over 1 plus 1, which is 2. Take away 6 ln and put 1 in there, 2 plus 1, which is 3. So that's the putting the upper limit in, and we put 0 in there in the lower limit. 6 ln, put 0 in there, 1 plus 0 is 1. Plus 3 over, well, 1 plus 0 is 0. No, is 1, sorry. 1 plus 0 is 1. And then 6 ln, put 0 in there, it'll just be 2. Okay, so we get my calculator, and I literally will type all this in one go. Okay. 6 ln 2 plus 3 over 2 minus 6 ln 3. Okay, close bracket, and then take away then the lower one, 6 ln 1. Of course, ln 1 is 0, isn't it? Plus 3 over 1, which is just 3, minus 6, then ln 2. And we get our answer to be 0. What do they want it to? 3 decimal places. 0.226 3 dp. Okay, check the decimal places because that's obviously a requirement. Okay.